What up? Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm gonna give my quick reaction of what I saw today at the county commissioner's courthouse in the proceedings there. I witnessed myself. So it started at 9 o'clock, y'all, and basically what it was is two issues at hand. Number 18, I believe, was discuss recent activities involving books at the Centennial Library, and 19 were discuss and take action on library policy regarding obscene and harmful materials. Months back, they ruled on getting these books and moving them to the adult section. There's no reason why children should be have easy access to pornographic material. But again, who would think that that's normal? We know who. So anyways, the courts ruled that by community standards and by, just outrage the community, they will move these books. Months later, the library never did. When I went to the library under these RODA mandates, they harassed me and my family about wearing a mask. Okay, so that tells you what kind of people are running the library here locally, probably in your area too, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. So anyways, the library is not adhering to the policies that the commissioner's court placed on them from the community, right? They voted on it. They haven't done nothing about getting these books and moving them away. A commissioner by the name of, I think, Diane, let me get it right, Anderson, who's on the side of, regular people, had some friends go to the library, talk to the librarians, get in there, and they help pull the books because the library says they're understaffed, hogwash, I believe, and they got these books, pulled them, whatever. The leftist liberal lunatics and some of the media got a hold of this, y'all, and it's a firestorm in my city. Now we're just like this with these, pervert enablers. So what ended up happening, this blew up all over social media. MRT ran a article about it, and people are getting slandered left and right. I get involved, and what ended up happening is they put these two issues on the docket today, and I was there. I got there at 9 o'clock. I'm giving a quick rundown of what I seen and my take on it. I'm going to give a further breakdown with Christy here pretty soon, and we'll go live and discuss this. I get there at 9, my last day off. I don't really want to go. I'm like Pastor Roy Smith. Shout out Pastor Roy Smith. He was there. He said the same thing. We got other things we want to be doing, but we got to go stand up for what's right. Amen. And shout out Pastor Roy Smith. No other pastors or churches were there. Him and True Light Baptist Church, they were there. That's a force to be reckoned with. God bless Pastor Roy Smith. I'm going to make a whole nother video on him later because he deserves his flowers. He's always involved. While you got people like Sheldon Riley and Elevate Church, Mid-City, Stonegate, thousands of churches and pastors in Midland, they never go help the community, but they want that money in the offering plate. I digress. So shout out Pastor Roy Smith. We were there at 9 o'clock. I was there early at 9 o'clock, looking fresh like an old man that I am, ready to report. Amen. I didn't really want to go give a statement. I think, to be honest, my presence there alone is felt. They see where I'm at, who I'm with, and I'm backing my people. So I get there at 9 a.m. There's News West 9, their reporter, walking in at 9:30. The dude look like he's hungover, right? How unprofessional. I'm an oil man. I drive a truck every day. This guy works for the news media, and I'm looking at the man, and yes, I do judge by appearance, by the way he's sloppily put together. This reporter from News West 9 is setting up next to me, with looks like he's, he barely got out of bed at 9 o'clock and rushed to the courthouse at 9:30. Look like he's straight hungover, y'all. That's the news agencies that we got to deal with. So that's the first thing that I noticed. How pathetic, News West 9. So I'm there. I'm standing against the wall, letting the women and the elderly get a seat. It is packed. We will have pictures and all that later, but it's packed. You can feel the tension in the air. The Christians are pissed. We're tired of this crap already, y'all. And in the corner is, of course, the enemies of the cross, the so-called lukewarm Christians that want to accept everything and everybody, right? Except the rules of the Bible. And there they are in the corner with their people. They're on that side. We're on this side. And here we are. So they start giving their statements. Of course, it's a lot of other issues before 18 and 19, county, issues, tax issues, drilling permits, water permits, things of the sort. So I'm there just kicking back, listening to this. And of course, like I said, my enemies are over there. That's what they are. A bunch of Rona Karens and all that, but I digress. So we're in there. People give statements. And of course, the one that stuck out to me was Pastor Roy Smith. He basically went up there and said, he laid it on the line. I'm going to get that clip and share it later. But the man is a man of God. He's not playing games. He's not mincing his words. And he has his people to boot. They're ready to go and stand with him. I was in their crowd, sitting amongst them. So we give our statements. They break around 10. The whole thing lasts till about 12 o'clock. Basically, what's happening, y'all, is people are going from left to right, back and forth about this. The county commissioner courthouse, these people on the council have already ruled that these books need to be moved. And like my wife said, these leftist liberal lunatics and the local LGDTV, they are fighting and crying all the way out. It's just like when Jesus will cast the demons out. They're crying, getting, anyways, I gotta be careful with my words. They're losers. They lost, and they're still fighting and still harassing the citizens of Midland. So I'm there. We give good statements. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they already ruled on this. Put the books in the adult section. Simple, right? But of course, who supports this kind of wickedness to be pushed to our children? You know who. So anyways, it ends about 12. I'm in there the whole time. I'm like, man, you know what? I would just want to leave my last day off. But you know what I said? I'm not going to leave early. I'm going to stay there at least till 12. I think they went back in there probably a little bit later. I'm not too sure. But all the statements were read. They did the agenda 18 and 19, I believe. By lunch, people broke. And I stayed there and I gave an interview at the end with a good fellow Patriot. Check it out on the Facebook page. My whole train of thought is this. Y'all, they're not playing by the rules. They voted on this. The community stood up and said something, and now the librarians, right? I believe they're infiltrated. The library is infiltrated by these leftist lunatics. The librarian walks in, y'all, with the mask on her face, So what does that tell you? You tell me. So I'm there, y'all. Like I said, I really don't want to be there. I'd rather be here with my wife, chilling with my kids, my last day off with my dogs. But I'm there because you know what? I care. And it's pretty messed up in a city with 1,000 churches and pastors, and there's not no other pastor except one that joined us today. And it's always like that. And I always call them out. Sheldon Riley, Elevate Church, Mid-City, Stonegate, they are never there in the community to help anybody. All they want to do is pack the church and get selfies and get big numbers and get the money. You know how it goes. So with that, y'all, I'm just giving a quick reaction to this, y'all. I don't think it's really going to solve anything, but the good thing is people are standing up. They are seeing it. The people on the board, our elected officials do agree with the regular civilians and citizens of Midland that these books are disgusting. They read some of this stuff, y'all. If I read it here, I'd get a community violation talking about private parts, different, I can't even talk about this stuff. It's perverted, y'all, for children. That's a no-go. So even the commissioners on the court, they are saying the same thing. These books need to be moved away, and there it is. Shout out Abilene, Texas. I just found out today, all these books that were on this list, they just took them out the public library system due to Texas being able to being liable for, getting in trouble by law by pushing this kind of filth to children. You know what I'm saying? Abilene got rid of these books just completely out the library because they will be held liable for pushing pornographic material to children if children get that in their hands. So Midland County needs to wake up. Maybe that's the same thing they need to do here. And a lot of people sit there and say, I'm against book banning and all this stuff. You know what? If it's trash, get rid of it. That's what I got to say about it. And you ain't got to like it. It's funny, though. The hypocrites of Midland, right? They want to talk about government overreach when it's convenient for them, right? They don't want the government telling them what to do. Yet we have proof, and we're going to show you, of people in Midland, regular civilians, harassing business owners during the Rona season due to the mask mandates. Okay, so now when it's convenient, they want to sit there and say they don't want the government telling them what to do with their kids and their lives. But when it was Rona season, they were the COVID Karens over there running around trying to get us harassed, put in jail, and fined for keeping businesses open during the Rona season due to the mask mandates. Hypocrites, what they are. So anyways, I want to give a quick update, y'all. We're still at it with these people. Did it accomplish anything? Maybe it did, as far as moving the goalposts further along, because it takes a long time dealing with policies and procedures and going through the courts. I hope these books get just pushed back to the adult section, whatever. And I hope the lunatic liberals in Midland get more matter, because that shows that we are gaining ground in our city. And with that, this is my quick explanation, y'all. I got further videos to come, and I just want to give a quick reaction to me leaving downtown, coming home with my wife, and talking about it. And it's kind of messed up. I've even seen some people that I highly respected giving their stance on it, and I'm like, man, you were on that side all along. What a shame. You know what? That's why I like, though, me and my family stay where we're at. You want to be a degenerate enabler. You want to push filth. And you do that over there. Me and my family are over here, and that's all there is to it. And with that, y'all, keep an eye on your local elected officials. This has really shown me, y'all, that that's what I need to be doing. And I even thought in my head, maybe I need to be up there in that commissioner's court. Maybe someone like me needs to be up there representing my district. Amen. So with that, y'all, check out the video that's finna drop. This is a pretty crazy situation going on in Midland, Texas. God bless you. You're an American. You're a patriot. You got grit. Act like it. I'm out.